Thank God it's a Friday. Bwashesha n'urwa katanu kandi n'ebiro 29 ikiri koreka ngo haburayo urunaku rumwe tukahendera ukwezi
bye August
kwa munana muririje abarezi bitu mwena enkunzi za program Tusheshure kandi banywani bitu munonga abara bari nitwe okuruguru rwo kubanza ukwikorwa katanu nkaburijo turagambira ngo rwa katanu create some time, go out there and make yourself happy because sadness will bring itself. Enaku iraza kwereta konka washango yina magara rukaborwa katanu zaho hero niwe humuraho naroga kayisakiri ya humura ya jata reka let me rest today mwini woryoha urenda ngo kore 24/7 kufunakire uhumureho unywe kavinyo uriyare urire waberwaje umagara gawe ndesa mu nyina Olivia
nanyo Olivia kamsimbe urire kurunjo mbere watari basitorire je urire buhoro bwashisha butokwe itwaha twagatsira hakuhereza izo ne birabana mwenda ubyo wa katanu kwezo kwa mnana umake 2025 kandi katari west tukusima itutandishire kugira ngo tutambara niwe burikasheshe na mnongito ba program Tusheshure kandi abasalamu batahi bitu ntumango erizo nizo banyamani salamu alaikum salamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh ndubendeza ukushaba kurunji juma karim prayers kandi naro kujango nga abasalamu nka wade no manyobo bwira abana bari mu buhumuro abana tuyonto encouraging anarshi kushaba bazire abana baze omudini zabo bege dini zabo nk'abasiramu n'abantu bacirize yuko reka ngo bageze abana babo edini so mu ryeco ntongera kushaba abasiramu na mnonga ngaizo kuri rwa katano ugende n'abana bawe muze kushaba bege edini yabo ukuba kushaba ukuba kutwaza chance y'ipino bihumuro mujikoze sekurunzi kandi kugira ngo today is a Friday, we have had a long week between a week yona yo gukora so to run fatigue eto atanje na yoro akatano genda wano basakora exercise ujukore wano basa kuzahero kashemerwa na batahi bawo mana no kusheka nayo ni exercise sam genda usheke ukachena batahi bawo
nanecho urugumuka kuko nanye ndi kuchera kasheshe nkaribana
sam not kanga ninjo yo no practice yo kuzatoro konka no kugira ngo rakatano ko relax bit niwe base kuba umberwa no guhereza ubwire
cyijuma hari henkora yichirizibwe the Church of Uganda ngunyewe nko mushija nabandi mu Kristayo nkenda ku okutasiana na mtahi wanje Olivia ari mukatoliki nguni tubasa kwikirizana katugaba bazire bawe ba gira mu butikirizana na dini yendi kuzama ko kito tukundini nguma ndi mu Kristayo yogumu yo mukatoliki
tuchukora tutasha
bakumpinjira on the wedding day it is called mixed marriage. On the wedding day tuza omuchurch eyaje tugitwa twaheza tutiya tutakagira wedding reception tuza no mukerezia
tugitwa
na n'abakatoliki batwendosinga kuba tugita rero twamara tubona kuza wedding reception tukora ubujinyi tushara cake
tingwena kwa kanisa
hati abana bo barazari
that's what I wanted to ask you tingwena kwa kanisa dini mtankwata kubi tingwena kwa kanisa dini konka twiciriza umushija kakushoro mukazi babo muntombo hati umwekara gumane mu Kristo ondije mu Kristayo abana bo baza kuba
echo nicimanyisa ngo Olivia you have a right to imuka mukasheshe on a Sunday
we go and
kusibura ozomba katoliki
ngenza kushaba
nanye ngenda zomba
abana bakushabira abana bitabutuzire bakushabira
hati aho ntubuzi bubiri because initially yo church keze ngo umwana no umushije umwana akurate edini yishe
kawiro bwinzi mutumango bakati
kokati ubwiro bwinji bashanga ngo umwana naba akuzire mu mikono ya nyina.
Yes, obwiro bwinji ntutu.
Umwe umwana akiriyo nayonka kanyina naza kushomera mbakaturiki. Hata mugendana.
Nagwa arakusene myaka 10
kuri bamuregisteringa bamanya ngo Olivia ino mwana batandika kubarira no manye kanisa yati nekora tetari kuja tubitu no bataza ryari.
Ko kashika kubuza. Twayiruka manya hatu twagenda aha mwana harashabiri kutwakumbaza twambatiriza ngani.
Uwishe ishari kushabira.
That means umwana idini asa kutwarisha. Ninga.
Niko kikabire kiri. Kokati ubuzibu aho bijiri bakabushanga. Ni umwana nawe okwisakira keshariramo
akahinduka
ukashanga atabana bamwe ibura bimanya baje munonga ku nsinga. It has been found out that umwana yazarwa ariyo mwishiki munonga ayegamira side yishe akundishe okusinga nyina
mhanzo kamwiharishe
hata tibari umwojo ushanga yayegamira nyina
side ya nyina.
So bacise myaka mukaga mushanje 8 yatandika kwitegereza ati mama naza goku tata kazoko atoshanga nawe yatandika kuhindura decision yeye ngenda kukurata mama
wanyonga menye nantu bazomudini imwe twikirizane umuntu waje ndikirize
wero amwaza kwikirizana kugira ngo reka tukore kimwe let's become one in marriage as a family. Hona ekintu cy'idini cyabarimo kwikiriza no kugira ngo mukonvince ngani mugire ngo akira kareka nkirize zo mudini yawe ningi yuzo umukazo hindukira umushije ujuti hati nanye nahinduka na
mukozi twahinduka twaba umuntu mekano no mamba jangu women should be submissive to their husbands takosa kwa submissive omukintu cy'idini ukikiriza ukatandika kushoma idini yo mushija somehow
so as nkirebireho as ndi MC wo mukuru bangira ngo they are doing that marriage
on the function of the wedding.
All of them were there.
Nibeta reverend father.
All of them were there.
Na venerable reverend. So who did this the no kwebemberesha
amukoro go kugeitwa there is nothing like this church is leading.
The function mwanya bajangu
katushabisi hata bo nibikirizana. It is up to you as an MC okwishiza kabajotiwe reverend ni uratesha yo kutandika then father naza kwikiza utuheze misha
wa MC mwino murimo ni baba MC
utaristere no kushanga wayegamira urajurumwe hata ubuzibone baba mukoro go kwinjira okugira ngo ugu na rugo mu dineji azoma kandi culturally one crossing religiously abakaturi kintu bakureba ngo wakora inshobi okurugo mu dini okazumundisha so tibari kuhereza that attention nibo basakwije officially really ubwitegereza twashara mu mwaka tuka
it is a weekend can't you to
tukabagane ho nimwe umwe muketegereze aba babiri batarashimanya nkeco atech myukije nashijumbura because ahubwo kugira ngo akarugo mu church bazo mu gihe hati kirebe muka Kampala bakuhabukoto church shamunana hata bakaturici oriyo noza katugambe oriyo noza kireka oriyo noza kashireka omukerezi hata kurugomwe okutambure jojamu obwe mwenda kurugwa mukaza kuteze ibishwani abantu bikaveni
abatayibo byo nshitamire maturinzira abagore kumbe mbako one church going another
Olivia kankuvuze kindi kintu twagira mikoro tiku omukoro gwo gwita kwa nibeta bari kugira ngo twita Olivia and your company ninga family.
No, they call the family of Mr. and Mrs.
To the wedding of their children. Omukoro ogurebaho omukerezia.
Ito ntuza reception.
Abantu bari kweta mikoro yo kwitwa imwe mukayicira kimwe aho bakurira ubwitwa kandi kuba kubyo mucaci ningo mukerezia umwe kuronda ki
no barabantu abakuza omukerezia ningo mukanisa ningo muziki
ubwiro bwinjira haza yabazire twacererwa iya kijana family n'abana kuyahirize kurya ati mwana waje tutahubujenye bwaho
kuba kumwakwika cyacu mukanga kwikiriza ninga Michael mazishita mukanga
ohurura
hirito turijira mwaho
urababuza cyacu buza tagira wije ine cyo kuzibira ubushero
wala nyo nantahurire
anyway twaje ngo tutandikane na nako ekoka umuntu agire kiyihamo ubukorogo bwitwa
ukana nabantu bagume bazumchachi
umukorogo bwitwa mungumzo mchachi niyo bwitwa kuri ubwitwa kuri mchachi
mutwize
just aha reception naho ntaro kushemererwa ukurya no kutabaruza y'abagore kuja mu congratulation
bazumchachi batwije basimi
uko niko bwitwa ibya nakwente amukoro yesente nayo nosa kuduma
ibintu yenda nibyenda ebyo tabigamba
uruterane rwa delegates conference mu kibina cha NRM ruhire izobe rya nyuma baziyo kandi Western Sir the president his excellency general Yoweri Kaguta Museveni arujeyo yarucinga kandi yashaba abanyakibina okureba ngo bakora ubucweka ihembe okureba ngo barwanisa ubushomangu
yes omuryecho twenda kusima at least idito no mango mbiro mwinji tuntujumera kushanga ngo habaho akareta amagara k'abantu abo bafu so nebigenzero misho byona sima bebyo kwerinda abangereze yo gukora umurimo gwabo n'aba delegates okugira ngo bagire ashimanya ijuke week yo na starting from Monday tube turi kororo so no kugira ngo tukatunzire makuru mabi nkwine nango umuntu urwanire ngo akamutiba akafa so echo ntusimira ho ruhanga nebyakuba bibireho tukabasa kuna byo kubihamisha nebyakuba bibireho nshaba ngo kibina babitereza abo kuba noreba ahamwe tutungire white smoke ahi batungira bebembezi ahamwe twatunga black smoke abo kuba bururo kumwe bongezibwe ngo kunakubire ninjira so ntugira ngo obwiro bw'ekibina chene kozesa ebyabiro mu karuru kabanyishenjero akaruruka LC5 na ba district councillors na nebibire umukonkleve itweta conclave
yewe Olivia
okugira ngo batitebekanziza obururo bwa ya electoral commission tukwena uturekana bekibini cyane ari mu bayibembera obuvuyo.
There is a comment I would like to make. It personal tukugira ngo
your personal
nkatayari west nyonka biri nitekateka mukakachikwa katorino yesterday akasiki akachiko kahigura kari kutegeka kibina ngabe nitekateka tumugashogwa ko hati karebeke kari kweta abanyakibina ababire besimbire ko mu karuru LC5 chairpersons members of parliament amwe n'ubundi burubwe n'ubutibwe kugira ngo nkoku right honorable Thomas Taiba yabira ari gukora ukugira ngo aterera abantu beyesima bagira ati konka wari bango kugaruka independent nico kirakuhesa ubusinje abantu kabinji akachikwa akakumuri kureba chwani niko kaseke
hariho
ako niko kachiko akari kusinga y'ubukuru umukibina
abantu babantu barabireho ogwen chairman w'ikibina his excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ubarabizeho izoba inyuma zo kantwine na right honorable right honorable Annette Among
time yo biro naje
Anita Annette Among nawe asinjira karura ka female akava twine
arubajurwa Anita Among ariho umukuru Amson Buwa kandi ogwen asinjira ka is it north
then twine na minister
central yes wakora taho amahera waho ni Haruna Sherine Kasoro wa central
twine ho na retired Moses na we asinjira
arubaju urundi rwa president Alhaji Moses Chigongo then wamukora togwe ariyo mu suit ya blue is that blue gwe niwe Jonad Akiki then orubajuriya azayo abamwe bari hari think bahweza kurungi ikonka iguru nindebaho Adrin Kosinje wa Women's League Chodu
then
Loki, then habaho Lieutenant Mushabe.
Ogojwire bya Masai, sorry, I engage Masai, something like that. Ogwen Loki, John Baptist. Or Akaramoja.
Akurat Ogoa Mkurataho ni Lieutenant Mushabe, I think. Or veterans, yes. Habona kuzaho Sad.
Uhuru.
Sad Uhuru, Kampala region. Then akurataho Echodu, Ogonwa Eastern. Habona kuzaho Orianwa PWDs, I think. If not mistaken.
I don't know about women's league.
Women's are Yoruba Juru kandi. Rero neba kuna kashiko ka Central Executive Committee akaje kubanika hariho umuringo gumwe ogu abantu bari surprised businguzi bwa Jonad asima kiki
tamwendebere nangwa abi
coming okwija for the first time
ogu no wankahi
okwija okurugoko umurimo yawe yo bwa engineer okijukesi ukareka ntebe zo no kareka mwemba parliament ukareka chokareka okijukesi mantebe ya vice ya person enarem aba western
yes
na nekindi okasinga a senior minister utwire hantebeje honorable Dr. Chris Baryomunsi debire Baryomunsi nawe yahakanese birugero mu karumba takakarangirire arigere yagira ati no matakaranjirire your excellency atentera yakarurije muhenare munyuti kagire bagaho
sam currently abinja babe batu ebyabireho no manya ninyenda ku reflectinga byatangire kubaho tutandiko burwa primary no ijuka n'abanyishengero batera burwa abanyishengero abinja abari mu ntebe tubagarikire so na wale bakarura kakaseke Dr. Chris Baryomunsi
arugire
Jim Hwezi
arugire
Dominic Mafabi, Godfrey Chwanda, Mike Mukura stepped down, Rebecca Kadaga.
So Lydia Wanyoto.
Tulienzero bururu. Ati twako amisho gona twagateka ahakarura ke.
Warakoze list yaza yayongeraho na mani nayo na heruje.
Virus yachi.
So kokanye we as a youth nyonka bene ntekateka ntecho n'ekintu kirungi okugira ngo wase na wero we face out abantu abije bari kurakura mukaruru rw'imazi n'insingato turebe itekateko bise anatanita mongo n'umuntu musya hati ntuza kureba 5 years yes tuza kureba ideas nzi iyi Dr. Chris Baryomunsi ni watunga kiri uhumureho haze kundijwe
akumize mu nemirimo ya government ndijo
na minister wa ICT minister wa national guidance member of parliament for Chinchize County East
okumnyano wanje benaja tatabona bo baze kutunga kasente ka PDF baze kujira bite bayitandishira yes kokanto jera kutabazi abo bonda barabiro mu karuru kandi batasinjire mwiciriza de level jero mu karuru konkane chini his excellency weleka kutamseve no chairman w'ikibina atireho atimwa bakwenda kugira ngo tumwicirize nebe jero mbururu hariyo tribunal muri tenshonga zanyu
kandi ahabwa karuru akemerezibwe ubururu bw'emiringo 3 akeminyeto ako president akakemereza diaspora nako kakemerezebwa hamwe na ka entrepreneurs league imwe bazo tubiri twino mu makuru gitu King Siza Mulenga ari kutebya
okatiruka tuzakare tuzakumereta King Siza konkare katubaze tuseho abarebata ya
twenda kumanyisangu aro tumu president ahire ari kuhendera orukungana kandi yabashaba yabanjurana ibintu bishatu ibyeshi byina cyaraza kwegamaho imyaka 5 eyo mishu ubwo bari kwiciriza ekigambo cabo echa protecting the gains leaping into a high middle income status katurebe ibigambo bya president yagambire then twamara tubone kweyongera yo kureba abandi bagambire ki
yes aha mukutugogwa ex kandi ntureba na jang congratulations to all the delegates at the NRM delegates conference for its success I want to express my gratitude for enduring sleepless nights. Kandi ejuke na no mwebembezi wihangana wetagweje chiri.
Akarosha ikumenda
chikumya bizakashesha ati wori yohoro kusigaho mwebembezi wihangu kagendo kaza kubyamba.
Abandi bakaba hunjire.
And to ensure that all party processes were conducted successfully. I am happy about our large membership, which stands at 20 million, including teenagers. It is important that we do not lead bad behaviors such as bribery and unethical practices.
Teenagers.
Kuongeramo aba teens.
Including obariyemu n'eminyeto. Teenagers. Umanya rechi bine kiri kweterera cyo nguneca umuntu cine eminyeto. Kandi president we yagira ngo 20 million including teenagers. Ugisire wona nabo ab'imyaka mito. Ejiri wanza gukora aba rechi bine nkuko kiri kugira ngo itwe tuyine eminyeto. Abo abantu bebeye. Nare n'eminyeto yo mu kibina. Kuko ariho ubundi butumwa hiriho bwatira mu kutugwegwa X. Ayabigambye byagambire ebitwine. Nkatayari West kandi ariko yanangiriza abanyakibina okure ngo bafayo okureba ngo kibina ticyarofakara
tibachidokoza
kandi emihonda negere kubiri mu kibina omunda nayo ngo irengera kuchitokoza
20 million members of the NRM want justice, want fairness, want the truth. They don't want lies. They don't want favoritism. They don't want corruption. That's why you hear those young people making noise. I will follow up their noise, but do it legally. I cannot do things illegally. The Banyankore say, "Itakabajire tebanyama." You cannot see a cow walking and you say it is meat. You wait until it is slaughtered. That's when you call it meat. So if somebody is accused of corruption, you don't condemn him until he's accused, but not condemned until he's condemned with facts. So all these cases, there are other cases which I had people complaining about, but they will be investigated, all of them, and action will be taken. So therefore, I want to appeal to all leaders. Stop, Banyankore called it Oktokoza. Oktokoza is when you have got like a drink and something falls in the drink. That's Oktokora, a pollution. Nobody should pollute our NRM with bad behavior. The use of money, corruption must be condemned. And we shall be educated.
Abanyankore ngo bagira ngo etakabagirwe tebanyama. That one which is not yet slaughtered.
Some live English, I know.
Etakabagirwe tebanyama. Kandi abiri ari kugezaho kumanyisa ngo uko kuba harimo intano differences omukibina ezo zikahanduringirwe umuntu ayikibina kutari kubanza mwazanika hero nambwe bwanyuma yo kongerwayo ko bururu bw'emiringo 3 ubona nabagambire abiro kusharamo kugira ngo the legal committee ngashaka chiko kabanyamateka abari ko cash habura president akari ko habura president niko karije kumuhabura what to do next umukubara twaze akarurako
tuzakuci
so nobarije kumuhabura abandi mutebekane mugire ubucurera
samboya ashi anyway turinda tribunal na nanga sorry abakaciko ako ku bantu bagaidinga na wano
nora kina ningambira
ese nagenda kubuza ataba abantu bagenze bazagaruka bagaruke
it is up to iwe kibina bakuja ne choro. It is up to the party president na nakachiko karamwaburi kubara shari bakaja mugaruke nibaza kubita samu ya ers ngabije ka asama bije baje ngutera karuru ka entrepreneurs baje ngiminyeto mugaruko kuno
when everything is covered
tikuja ngushira covered nibaza kurinda ekibarasharemu icyo kibarasharemu nico turayanjurire abarebi bitu witu no tikuteka ngo jibinango twasase bwango tikine sente
turebe sente kuba spent because tugantore hari yakarura kakuza kwija ka general kakuza kutera nk'imibano mukaga twineyo abicibineci
chongamini wairo twine okugamba okweminyeto na mnonga abo ababire besimbere ntebe zo kuba abanyishengero arurengo rwihanga okujwekera iminyeto muri yabo harimo abantu bari kwikanka batano I think kandi bari koreka ngo buzima bari kushaba abantu babo okugira ngo bagume ibintu bushurera kandi ubushagiki babugumye muri yabo harimo ikonkana tutakagiraho twine bamwe abasingire akaruru abarugireyo kusima abatezi bakaruru babo Olivia ari ikintu kimwe kiri kuntangaza uri kusinga akaruru na praising ekibina
uri kugwa
bari kusinga
moving away
ahereka ngekibina kihengami ushongo baba tachitirika chikatono tuza kwirima
yayikirizana n'ibyarwo mu karuru turebana hargamo kujango either mbakorwa mu kibina ninga baza kwijanga ba independent kokase kati bakwijanga ba independent abamwe mbenda kuzomo tribunal nto kwa barebo misha
Olivia Nkati ni kirebe kachita nkaharurengo rwa right honorable former speaker Rebecca Alitwara Kadaga okurura ngo yarwa ngo mayina remo ngo yajuringa k'ikindi kibi hati kikashaki to you
ninjira na yara kwerekura nko kumfuteka bokuba waba utwiromo kabaka kugira ngo nubo bintu ukoreje mira umuhato cyo basa kujukora wakora shitama chikumayisa ngo mukomwe kandi shino kuba norgam
Calvin Echodu ugunosingira karuru kandi aka east okuba vice chairman w'Kibina bwanyuma yobabirese imbere nawe SP Captain Mike Mukula George Mike Mukula okurwa mu karurako kandi ari koreka ngo yarekurira mutahiwe Calvin Echodu arugiriye handika mukutu ari ati dear Inarem, I wish to express my deepest gratitude for the continued trust support kandi amwe no kumwicererezamo okumesya abusinguzi oburebekire ati this isn't just a thank you, it's a declaration of commitment, a promise that as a leader I shall strive to be great at service. And ikiri bigambo byinshi turabishome byona abwishonga yakire konka rugiriye kusima word from paragraph ya muhira ariko ati now is the time for unity. Let us all rally support behind our national chairman, His Excellency General Museveni, and all flag bearers for a sounding victory in the forthcoming elections. Arikoreka ngo hati akanikukira bine kwatanisa bona okureba ngo kibina cha Inarem cyabana cyo cyayaka na mnonga omukarura kutuolecherira. Honorable Engineer Asimwe Jonat Akiki ugu nosinje Dr. Chris Baryomunsi omukarura. I am humbled by the trust of the Inarem delegates selecting me vice chairperson of Stand Uganda. Heartfelt appreciation to God, our national chairman, all who offered to serve, and all Ugandans. Congrats to the winners. Together we grow Inarem's legacy for all Ugandans. Handi chileka message kari brief kandi buzima ko chairman sangu
Tuine Honorable Haruna Kasoro Sheine. Yes, this triumph is a true reflection of teamwork. Najirangu okusinga kwe nukoreka enkwatanisa ebireho yamani, and every bit of effort, sacrifice and support you've all shown has been remarkable. I'm grateful beyond words. This win is a shared milestone, one we achieved together. When I tell them kando kusinga kwe kubireho awe nkwatanisa abantu babasize kumushajika bakeferereze byabo byona bakabasa kumushajika ukwebuka ngo yasinga akaruraka akabira isimbireho. Vice Chairperson Central Region. Kandi nangwa umwami Honorable Haruna Kasoro oya birari kuno akana gamba ashongaye kugira ngo umwanya gwari mu gwa Central gurumu opposition yama gurumu aba opposition ngene so it is so abenagira ngo obwiro buwenko mwebembezi ari akashiko kaseke bimwa bintu byagenderire gukora no kurebeka ngo kandi yagarra iriya victory ya NRM so tukumanya kubana kukibasa oba opposition yama yarengere obwiro bwa hati itwe tumushabira ebirungi byonka
kare twine eminyeto nabarogere wagambira bagambe bigambo abatezi babo bakaroro ogu ni Katusime Susan obiresimbire kuba National Female Youth Member of Parliament arogere andiko mkutu arikuja ati dear delegates, thank you for showing up from all the four corners of the country with much enthusiasm to participate in the youth election, for staying longer days in Kampala than the intended days because of the uncertainties that transpired. For the inconveniences caused, we apologize. Yagira ngo okurugera hachandiko cha president following His Excellency's communication on a conference call at 6 a.m. on Wednesday postponing the election. Let's remain calm and patient. Tugume twino bushurera as the cherished bazukuru. We will await further communication from the party chairman. For now, let's continue with our daily routines and stay informed.
So nchumayiza ngo boba gume maybe ahamkutu esha yono butumwana buza kubahika ahibarabe baza didwe ngataro wese kwatu atunjire okumanisubwa kurga hamwe bembezu wihanga ubarabe nibatira akaburaka.
Diana Kampe Ampaire arujona we yahandika ari kugira ngo I greet you in the name of God. My team and I wish to extend our sincerest gratitude to the leaders of the young people of the NRM party for their massive participation in the delegates conference despite the unprecedented postponement. Now, at your texts and calls reaching out to us are so invaluable. While we are following guidance from the party chairman, His Excellency General Kaguta Museveni, on the way forward, we will continue intensifying the message of the centered agenda and preaching the gospel of the NRM to the young people of this country. Thank you, our voters from Eastern, Northern, Central, and Western Uganda. Long live NRM. Ugandana Mpaire Kampe na we yari kujangu leka turinde echi umwebembezi witaragambe abene cyo twagenda nacho.
Then twine Chichoncho Brenda Ogu Najangu, my heartfelt thanks to all delegates and youth who stood firmly with me through this journey. Nasime minyeto namnonga ebire merire nawe umbiro bu obabire barikororo through the elections. Najangu, though the elections were marred by injustices, our resolve remains unshaken. This is not the end, only a bend. Together we shall rise stronger for a vibrant youth league. A victorious comeback awaits us.
This is not the end, only a bend. That's a good statement.
Aluta continue.
Ati wow, ubona mweta Brenda Muchiga.
Yaba.
Yazarwa yitwa kurga muri Ruchiga Kabare.
Then twine ho Kanyes Demase abene na waisimbira abayisimbire kwatara ekibine cha NRM and National NRM Female Youth MP. Dear NRM youth leaders, I greet you with respect and gratitude for your strength at Kololo Conference. Though we couldn't hold our elections as planned, your passion for our party's cause remains unshaken. Najirangu mwebale mnonga na mnonga minyeto mebire teranire Kololo kandi no kujirangu nibazagumzamu nentekatika nobu obururu butazenzero misho. My team and I thank you for standing with me as I ran for National Female Youth Member of Parliament. This day is only a moment to catch our breath, stay strong, stay together, and be ready for the new election date. Your calls and support keep us moving forward. Let's hold fast to our dream of Uganda, led by bold, united youth.
Ejo n'eminyeto eri kugamba kandi eri kusima abatezi babo bakaruru ati nubwo akaruru tutakatire konka mugume mucurire turinde president cyaragambe then turaza kucireba osingira akaruru ka veterans hinga shibanka zirwanaho mukuru lieutenant Moses Mushabe nawe arugireyo yasima abantu be atumwe bare kunyesiga kandi mukantera akaruru
Tine no butumwa wa right honorable Anita Anet Among agwekola bera mukutu arikujam. Thank you, Your Excellency, for selecting me, a village girl from Bukedia, to lead the legislature. I'm truly grateful for your mentorship and for entrusting me with this important responsibility. I look forward to your continued guidance in this new role. So,
village girl ya
nasema mwembezu wihanga habo kumuhereza opportunity nawe nka village girl umushiki wacharo mwenu uriwo kwata mwa umushiki wacharo na wakatunga opportunity yo kugira ngo
yayitowe charo
mwebembezi
yayitowe charo rero Thomas Taibwa yite chima
village boy
kanu mucharo ene unabukedia is far ukagani mitoma ho
echo njira wanyuma yo mwembezi wihangana go kumutabarusia akarura kabira sinjira hadzengwa. Congratulate the right honorable Anita Among upon being selected the second national vice chairperson female for the NRM.
So ngebyo ibigenzero misho kandi umucaye kororo abatera n'uruhirizo biri anyuma abaziyo kandi ruri kwendera rusyo tuje kurinda guidance ya Ligo team eri kwabura president okugira ngo barebe uko baratwaza karuru akatatirwe akabada yazipora akeminyeto hamwe naka abashubuzi
neho nangwa ubutumwa nabwo kurwa retired Mushabe usinzira karuru nawe kandi reko muri Rwanda West ayirebero gunawe ni chairman wa NRM umuyisinjiro. Yes, so reka muri Rwanda West nawe abase kureba ibigambo bye nabanyuma tugumuzemo.
Amazina ganje Mukaburijo ni retired lieutenant Moses Mushabe kandi oba torine nkachi ya personally wa Veterans League. Obutubuhanguzi bwanje no bwa veterans bashaziremo abantu abumwe ni purano bagamba osingire general singiro nga veterans no basingire tinye singire tubuhanguzi bwanje kandi mbere ni ndeba gapusezereza uruho omu Veterans League kunagire kunashabo bururu naboreka gapusi eziriyo mu ligi yitu muko cyo kubanza cyabiona welfare yitu terije cya kabiri ligi yitu ekishani cyayo kibere kitarije abo kugira ngo leadership ebere ne rakinga twenda tubere tugamba habya pension umanya ngo abantu bashimire kubana batunga pension yabo just in time tubere tutekateka habya ebyamagara magara ga veterans abamwe bakargamu nibashasha abamwe bakuzire nibende kureberwa nahabwe icyo ibintu byo nabe ningamba kandi nosha otu nibyo bindete irubuhanguzi na inyebaza bona aba supportingire mo especially veterans fraternity mwe bari munonga mwe bari kufitaho mbere rwanyu abo kuba ndebera amana ganyu ago tugakwija kufabusha ninyisha kubakorera okuru kubasa kona kandi ninyisha ku making sure ngo at least our image is uplifted. Thank you.
Ogweni Lieutenant Moses Mushabe kandi osinjiri akaruruka Veterans League nkache ya person tuja kugumizamo umukashonshure cyaka kandi twakire abebimzano kugira ngo nabo bongere kugira ibibatugambira. Meanwhile Government of Uganda. Mwebarabana, mwebare, bamusayi. Government of Uganda through the First Lady, Mama Janet Kata Museveni. Barwaho bagura tickets zona iz'abanya-Uganda. Abari kwenda kureba umupira gwa Sudan hamwe na Senegal. Erizo bashaha 12 zo
mwabazi. So baraye batsinjire mwe nicyo tugumizemo.
As a sign of appreciation. Nkaka manyiso ko kusima abanya-Uganda bona abwo kuhagira timu yanyu.
Mwe nanisha ba abanya-Uganda mujwechereje mujware mujozi. Era mugambo big promoting Uganda.
Atachiri kwenda kwevuza echani tuza kwishura chita.
Ninyenda mujware mujozi eri promotinga Uganda na munonga mmanyecho buguzi winde shitwine shitukushira ku exportinga tourism. Ubo inenge chishane cha Uganda.
Engaji Uganda kobu.
I love my country Uganda.
Uganda the part of Africa. Ninga mujware region zimwe ruga mu Kigazi the Switzerland of Africa. Unkawaza kubari orariyo aza korea bazibeza t-shirt kadaga.
Samu eshaheji kandi tugentuzowa. Wo wibye ko kandi tantu
Mbara huka sako nibakumanyisa ngo bari omu promotion okurwa kwezi kwa mshanje mpaka kwa kashatu next year. Umukire ko kujaguza emyaka 10 yobuhereza kandi barakumanyisa ngo umuryo bwire wagura shares za miliyoni 10 and above orahangura kirabo cha pichipichi y'amashanyarazi kandi wagura shares za miliyoni mukaga no kwika miliyoni 10 orahangura kirabo cente irakamwa wansi ya miliyoni mukaga urabore hangura ekirabo ekimbuzi imifarasi TV za t-shirt na n'ibindi bintu nyamwinshi kandi wareta clients barayika 15 niyo barakuhereza ekirabo kugira ngo niwe utarugira mwaho nibakumanyisa ngo akiraka urabasa kubekwata ugure shares omusako yabo kandi oyongere kugira okuwaganyirwamo kwenda kumanya ibiri kukiraho bayikirira simu ninga office zabe nkuru ziri kushangwa agara district umuremo mbara ninga baterera simu yazuru mushanju 0 chena na mushanju nkaga na mwenda ana na mshanju abona bambara oukazi sako
no kwisyangu weekend ejirebe kangu wayikwata Rosemary Herbal Products bakwine ico kunywa kirunje mnonga ekiri kuyamba amagara gawe twagira kuturane fatigue mu weekend eji rebe kangu wakosa Rosemary Herbal Products yayuzya ubrufa umubiri gwawe kandi yahereza abasirikare bombera mano kubasa kuransa indware za kubasa kutahira amagara gawe Rosemary Herbal Products mazikora rosemary barashana umjaja estimu ukurebe kangu kandi barega ngo akwereze cyo kunywa eco kutura ho bwire kunywa ebyo kutura ho bwire kozesa kandi no kuja ngucunywe abantu bona kuja ngucira umuntu mayaba mwene bambatina ko kashiti ndacinywe kashanga nasi da no hura harumu ebintu bite byo buhangwa kandi no kugira ngo wano ko Rosemary Herbal Products basa no kuyamba kucinjira endwara eze zitari kuturana eze ziri muza pressure zize ziteganza imyaka eje yagenda nekora njyano wanje yakujya ngo abantu ab'imyaka yagende hubira katambara hamwe na nabantu bona nabana bona kujya ngo mugire amagara marungi yo kwenda kushugura baterere ahanambya not mushanje ibiri atana na mukaga not 8 not mushanje na shi not mushanje not 5 cyenda na mwenda cyenda bishatu abiri na mushanje ko Rosemary otunje amagara marungi
Real Jazz Jose ubimzano reka twashire kugira ngo oyongere kuhereza abanya-Uganda uriye buhoro
icyo twahitebeganze kuza kureba umupira
abantu bamani bona bijire bararuga mu resi turebire Minister Chris bari munsi ari kurugamo Jino Jimweza ari kurugamo tare Rebecca Daga ari kurugamo
barekere Sam ari musinge ninga bamutira karoro
wanji
ari mu musinge ninga bamutira karoro
bamutira umugongo bikoze karuka bekariyo umugongo kubekabe
kandi umbantu bamana abandi abajuru mu resi harimo na Manchester United na Yerugiramo
mbaga batagabara kukigamba anyway Chelsea bagire kirabo echa team
wanji
Chelsea bagire kirabo cha team esingire actually team yo kubanza kwangura ebikapo byona mukaga ebitebekanisiibwe UEFA.
Okay.
Yes. So nyuma wazitaka kwasire karuruka Champions League Chelsea banze bajeta bagira ngweno mutore ekine cyane bine UEFA Youth Champions League bine Europa League bine Conference League bine UEFA Champions League buri kintu cyose kitebekanisiibwe
Ekindi.
cha club
Ganacho yaike.
Ganacho bikirize million pounds 80 kugira ngo abigitali Chelsea and ishayona sakwa ntureba
Sichakwa mbwenu.
sakwa nturena iza gukora medical anytime
Are you going? Tandikiraho.
kare reka matangire kandi mbasimu mukashishe ngakanya Burungi ahabero 29 by'ukwezi kwenyine kwa munana akana atwara umusho kwasa kwa nisima na team ya Tusheshure that is Sam wenyine mwana wanje Olivia Tirhoda Cliff amwe na Peter na Obed bona asakana batwase kutusiye amagingo kaga kwasa kwa batwara umukashije akabemizano of course Rio Judges nasa kwanye garanjura muko bazaburiraho kake namnonga abikufa umusembizano dere bikusingaho tubitinge omagingo agashaha mwenda izuma abazyo nza kwantandika wo mumpakaza fa super 8 yimo abazyo twase kwantureba club ya Neki erugwa umunkito za express hangwira umuzano gwa gore mwe harika gende bushato rero umusigaza kwetanga Ismail omudakika y13 abasikana atebera club ya express gore mwe nyamunegere ebakiza buhanguzi obwe mpakezi na mnongo mulegi yo kubazinga first leg hari Ham Stadium ijukango express beneshambira acishaye cyaje ari kushambiraho and Neki ebiyabugenyi no bukirinti Neki ishambire nkeri y'umukaturebere Ali Ismail ndakika 16 ari kutebera club ya express kwase kwa hangura umuzano gwe gore mwe harika gende busha Bull egwire makazi na Maroons 00 tinatebera mukatimba kamtahiwe and nabo basikana batambura draw za kwa turinda second leg nera basekwane sharaho noha arareba kuzo mu semi finals ezempaka eza FUFA Super 8 ziri kugenda umisho bwa hatiya izoberi nko ku munyano wanje Sam yabasekwana abagambira nti twineyo third place playoffs and Senegal niza kwanegwa umukito za Sudan umajingo gwa shaha 12 z'umwabazi konka umuzano nguza kwandi guzanirwa Nambore and Nambore nawasakwana indebaho mwe afraya zizase kwandi zahanukwa tino performances zamani abeshongoza bari muvinka Elijah Kitaka naryo bari binje munonga barasekwana barebekaho Nambore kutereza performance na munonga okushamura abahagizi that is umajingo agashaha mwenda mpaka shayi 12 mbere gwasekwana gutandikira and great news no kushanga ngu Shamira Nabada nomanya gugwe ni omwe aba senior referees aba national team ite yihanga na nihanga kutwariza hamwe niwe abasekwana aturanwa nkorara muri umuzanogu hari Nambore that is izoberi nyini mu kubasa kwantura na timu era marumu wanyu gwa 3 hamwe no mwanyu gwa 4 agati ya Sudan na Senegal and ikireki narasekwa na gwatamu that is omajiga gasha 12 empanga rejo Shamira Nabada umwana wihanga lite ya Uganda omumba tubasakana baturanwa okuramura emizaneji ya Chan habwe 2024 kale june agenda umisho nyobazo tubasakana turebaho okwata karuru omumpaka eza the UEFA Champions League and Zlatan Ibrahimovic nomanya enzara yihanga eria Sweden akashambiro club nka Manchester United akashambiro clubs nka Paris Saint-Germain twayimareba mu club ya AC Milan and yesterday tukuza kwata karuru abasekwa nahebwa ekirabo echa UEFA President's Award tubasekwa ntire na chebwa and Zlatan bachimuhira kugira ngo nomwe abantu abasekwa developinga umpira namnonga a level ya UEFA buri chikope chere futebekanisa Zlatan on and off the pitch agize ko nateka umutino gwa munonga mu myaka y'ijone herekire mwena hirwe kirabo echa UEFA President's Award abo mwaka 2025 and congratulations to Ibrahim Zlatan myaka ye mingi yasikwa nasya and no manyango akashambiro clubs nyamwinje zahangwiro Champions League no bukirintuwe tarahangwireho ahampakezo then turebereho Chelsea hero kwebwa ekirabo nabwe ahabuku nasikwa nigambira nti niyo team yo kubanza kwangure bikopo byona ebitebekanisibeho kandi chikopo ebitebekanisibeho UEFA omuntu hari UEFA Conference League harimo UEFA Super Cup harimo UEFA Europa League UEFA Champions League UEFA Youth League hamwe na UEFA Winners Cup byona Chelsea basikwa nebihangura and club yo kubanza ukubasakwa nebihangura umbyafa yo byempaka iza UEFA then zo kwantureba mu fixtures iza teams zitari zimwe za kwantandika na club ya Arsenal fixture yayo ainemu Bayern Munich inemu Inter Milan inemu Club Brugge inemu club ya Olympiacos harimo club ya Slavia Praha harimo Kairat Almaty hamwe na club ya Atletico Bilbao nizo teams izirungana mushanju is Arsenal izirase kwane actually teams munana is Arsenal izirase kwane kwata umumpaka eza UEFA Champions League kugerera mu league fixture bitu neza ko neza na Bayern iri omuka Inter Milan neza ko bera awe Club Brugge iri omuka Olympiacos iri awe Slavia Praha. Yes, that is zizo teams munane zirase kwane izwaraga nazo and umumpakezi tubasa country league phase ko rase kwane tambura okumukurebaho haho. Then club ya Chelsea nayo eine team zirase kwane kwataga nazo. Chelsea fixture yayo eine mu FC Barcelona, eine mu club ya Bayern Munich, eine mu club ya Benfica, Atalanta, Napoli, Ajax, club ya Tafos, amuna na club ya tinemu club zezo munana kuzara sekwane kwata club ya Chelsea okuzara sekwane zibugana habwa league phase ya Champions League and the club ya Man City. By the way, Man City nza ko bantureba Kevin De Bruyne aragaraka a Etihad, so Man City fixture zayo nazo nukoze mere Napoli niza ko nita na club ya Man City omu league phase ya Champions League and tinemu club ya Borussia Dortmund, club ya Real Madrid, club ya Bayern Leverkusen, club ya Villarreal, Bodo Glimt, Galatasaray amwe na club ya Monaco na Napoli. Nizo teams munana Man City zirase kwa nita nayo mu league phase iri neija omishahu abo mpaka eza UEFA Champions League kandi kugira nti nabwe Man City ne kwa netereza. Then Liverpool ine Real Madrid, ine club ya Inter Milan, club ya Atletico Madrid, club ya Frankfurt, club ya Marseille, Galatasaray na PSV. Nizo teams club ya Liverpool zirase kwa nita nazo mu mpakezi eza UEFA Champions League aba groups nakuletera ho club zinche na mnogeze nasakwane inkwata ho then ibikusinga uza kwanta tunga sha mwenda PSG ine club ya Barcelona takwa ine kwata club ya Bayern Munich, tunemu club ya Atalanta, tunemu club ya Bayer Leverkusen, Sporting Lisbon, Atletico Club Bilbao, Tottenham Hotspur na club ya Newcastle. Actually PSG ni yera basekwane kwata teams zibiri za Premier League yonka wahati yitukumanya. Then ibikusinga reka togire kwantera mutocho majigo gasha mwenda omanye club niza kwa nezana ha bazako bazana batane here barabanza umukani hira banze awe ndanze kwa nifitera mutochi omajingo agasha mwenda taferwa. Then twaza ho kache transfers icyabushizo bitwasa kantureba club ya Manchester United irukwango kushabaka kwa Kobe Maino Algeria agambira Manchester United nti we nanda kwa natambura mu onre a loan deal naenda ashohore club ya Manchester United abase ko naza kushambira ha clubs zindi a loan deal bitu Manchester bagira ngo no kore cyo basika cyo ndakiri kushaki turakoreke kugira ngo base ko natambura mu kunka we agizire ngo nanda kwa nashambira clubs zindi kugira ngo afune regular playing time a club ya base ko nazaho ari hibanza nabwanyuma rufuta getting World Cup kugira ngo England itakasa kwa nemwebwa kumweta national team kugira ngo ashambeho mu mpaka iza World Cup. So Manchester United bagira ngo sebo tina ho kuza kanoza kwa nosugarara kimwe ahaha twarebeho club ya tubasa kwanturebeho club ya Tottenham Hotspur bari kurizana club ya RB Leipzig sente zirunga na million euros nkaga ahabwa Xavi Simons ogu atutwire ntureba kandi Chelsea rufutekaho inteseganya zamana munonga abo musigazo konka Spurs izire shongezo ya zitahamwasha ya muheru and yasakwa ne hamba izoberi zakwantureba ari kutravelinga that is kabira second wa confirmed umbijire ari kwija muri London okwasa kwa nakora medical musigazo gu Xavi Simons abasekwa nayiza kwegita club ya Spurs icyo cyo cyabasakwa ngikirizana ayiturebere Spurs na RB Leipzig bari kwikizana shonga zakasente aka million euros nkaga. Club ya Besiktas kuri muhanga eri atake barge basakwa babinga Oregana Shosha basakwa mukwata hankomo bwanyuma yemyezi eri kwingana 8 yabasakwa nayiza a club age kwatendeka nizizo wabo kugira ngo Oregana aremero kubana hatwara team ya Besiktas mu mpaka eza UEFA Conference League hari mu playoffs akaruzinga second leg bamutera gore mu 0 ukakana Besiktas yargu mu mpaka eza UEFA Conference League. So kwa sakana ba musinga Oregana shosha twareba club ya Besiktas barkurgayo bakagira ngo contract y'imyaka 3 babasa kandi bagitera butaka ninga se bagitamenetinga so bamukwata hankona kugira ngo atambure mu ijuka ngo musijogu abamazire imyaka 3 atafutendeka mpira kuyihayarga mu club ya Manchester United abamazira kira atafutendeka tukareba Besiktas mu kwezi kubanza bamuherezo mu rumo bitu barwe basa kandi mukwata hankomo bagira ngo atamburemo abo kuba tarukuza kubasa enshonga zo kutendeka club ya Besiktas twarebaho amakuru garkoreka Piero Hankapi ugogu na club ya Bayer Leverkusen nibazagaruka mu kutaha meza na club ya Arsenal barebe kwa kwase kwa naija okwegita club ya Arsenal abo kugira ngo intesiganzi bezirinke za hendire bitu bakabase kandi bafana mu bushensheri cyo base kandi baburemesa and izoberi nazo kandi bafana mu intesiganyo mu rundo gunde turebe kwa kwase kandi bazendera aize aigita club ya Arsenal mu butongore Costa Simicas finale naza kwa na crossing izoberi azo mu club ya Roma akore medical ahalon y'umwaka gumwe erase kwa naterrayo and Roma bikiza kwasa kwa nashashora umushara gwegona aba club ya Liverpool abo musigazi Costas Simicas rekamba garu mu studio tuneyo Samuel nyini hamwe na Olivia Kamusime batwaro misho na program ya Tusheshure bityo kongera kwa ni kwisianti izoberi ya Sunday second leg hariya ahari akatosa nza kwa nturi batoro masaza kapo ere gumuzamu aba umuzano gwa kabiri hagati y'ishaza area Mwenge South barakutayisa ishaza area Chaka turebe no hararabemo kubasa kwa nashanga footpoto ahamuzano uko kamerezo dene bero mushanju ahasande ya sabiteri kwija hariya hari buhinga finals za kwa zihinda and Samu yamazire kwetereza uko wasa kwa nabahereza touch yamani
umunamba mwenda aho ni mwenda za kuba nsimbira makanda ndi kushekura
ba minister abatoro
so turaza kuzana umupira ugo namani minji munonga kandi mwije mutwagire twenda kubeta mwenda
beto mu rutoro
twenda ko babatoro n'abatoro kati nywena okwija okutwagira
otyo
nuko neite tujya kubasemeza omukapira kaitu urunakoru ebiro musangyu ekwezi kwa mwenda
tujya kusemererwa kubarora
Samuel Empako
empako
petenem
mbija kumpa urunakoru
nyowe
Olivia wafunde Empako
aramatendera bukwe empako
nyowe nkazayo
bakora imikoro
akajipa
Awe-
na bakike
2016
nsoni bakumpasirira kundagarike
2016 bakachinkora kandi bampereza Empako Empako yibampire nigwa omukikari cyo bukama bwatoro Empako ejo bageta alari
real jazz Jose alari
nshongezo nikweziri kare reka basibo rambeleze birungi byonka kandi muguze na program kurungi kabutosha #life
real
goes
jazz
yes
twashu nimpamya tiyo nshuma ha China mbure ekintu cy'emijozi abanya-Uganda abamuka twarebera amwe still bakakabagitaze muri Jose itabintu cyo kwenda abana bagende bahandikire ibigambo
I think
yarona rero ngo ni UK used girlfriend
you guys oburo utakwe
Abanyamasimu ga
twina
iPhone.
bajenyo mwihanga bine promoting
amasimu ga iPhone gine ekike cyo bari kweta UK used agarwa gakoresibwe ho mu UK then hati babona gareto mu Uganda tugakoresa ng'amasimu masya
now Samu twangeninga twikirize Uganda is a free country and ntikimanya ngo buri omwe ayino bugabe kuri cyari kwenda
ugabe bwa range series
yaba atakurenga boundaries izemitendera yiri kumanya y'abantu bakuzwara za rutanga
abwenshi abantu ako bari agete batakugira iwe Jose yiwajwara to kugezwa kutaho mu gishayi abwenshi gambe so wandika
amwe nibiza bari mu mamotoka ushanga shitamire ayigamira hantebeye ikigambo kiri mu mugongo nibacekinga imotoka tuba kucekinga cyazwire muri uka kugira ngo yinama turebe kiri ya mugongo gwawe
kare anyway turaza kubireba turebe yaba arahindure herizo
kare rikambere zizo barungi #life goes on bye bye
kare bari Real Jazz Jose kandi twakusima munonga bakishonshorekeye akebye mizano akakuba tuyamu twikirize tubatware ukaco mu kahumuro no mutumwa bw'abashobozi kuturagaruke turaza kwengera kuganira tuyino mujenyi ukashoshisha kati gabagomwe tukine bije kubahereza akaruru mu ihanga ya Tanzania katandika kugenda misho campaigns zatandika turaza kureba yaba umwe bemeze ya Tanzania Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan
wagira umbigire bya Magufuli
bya John Pombe Magufuli banyuma yo gutwarwa urwire bwa COVID-19 turaza kureba yaba abantu bakigira ngo turebe imbere n'ingani bagira ngo ni hawo reka tubitere mutoci kuturagaruke utarugaho. Tandika izuba imirimo urugendo ninga kahumuro neco kunywa cha chituzi yenywere chituzi ohure amatwenge aha mu miro nikikorwa ku rugo mu chituzi cha shitake amajani hamwe no bwoki konjora bunuzi hamwe no mutindo eki nikikorwa ba chituzi farm company limited abeine teknolojia nebyoma byo mutindo chituzi drink ikirizibwa kitongore cyo mutindo mu ihanga echa UNBS kandi neshango mu maduka na supermarket zono mwihanga kushubura tera simu noti mushanju munana mushanju bisha twina bitana shatunemwe ninga noti mushanju munana mushanju bisha twitano 00 mwenda.
Yagurra Zuku TV decoder na satellite dish erizoba aha kabeyi kace emitwaro munana na kenda zonka kandi Zuku decoder aha mitwaro nane chweka zonka rero shemererwe oborkwerebera channels nunji nka series ezabana music amahure agaloko hamwe na gaheru yihanga nezindi nyingi yerebere Zuku smart aha mitwaro gumene 12 zonka Zuku smart plus aha mitwaro gumene kakaga Zuku classic aha mitwaro 2 na 5 Zuku Premium amtware shatukakaga na 5 yagite aha Zuku erizoba buzima oshemererwe
otaferwa aha tayari West
twaika aha mugera oguba rukweta banyara nko kunagumire nimbagambira kugira ngo twende tumanye ebyafa byo gumugera kuleka ubunyonyi eyine migere ebiri eruftaho muleka ubunyonyi gumwe no gusohoza kandi ogundi no gwihamu so oguwaba no gureba agamiza go rukureba nagargo munyanja eyareka ubunyonyi
amiza gamba gira bakastoma babakazi okwiro kwinje barije abanabe batahe so ine ko gara bakorera mu shonga ze bitana
so mukabe no mwenda ngo government gukorera iki
ata ndugamiza aho kujagine bakastoma bobera barataho ko bushu ninga shinko butebe oje shitameho
abantu shangare byo gurzaho abantu banye
bato ya neza nikabambogoya batakashera
urutaye rwa amuda umparishe Nyamitanga na Kibona n'urugo kubaho ku rw'ibiro 29 ukwisebiro 31 ukwezi kwa munana umwaka 2025 oyijuke ngo rwa gatanu rw'ibiro 29 hari yabanza kubaho kwegesa nemishomo ubwo bega mwire cyo bumwe ibyo bwegesi ibyamagara ibyentasa nebyo kweyombeka tandika rishahisha zakasheshi mpaka kwikashahi 10 erarwa mukaga rw'ibiro 30 abajenyi bitu ba amdane bija kutwentanda iyo rusisira rw'ebyamagara ikibesere medical camp abashaho bakugune bija kuragurira abantu bona aha bwabusha neje kuragurirwa ndwara zona harimo imitima omutwe akakonko indwara z'amatu amaraka n'enyindo ameino amisho n'ezindi nyamwinji ukutandika shahemwe yakasheshe erizoba rya sande 2031 urutayo rwa amda ruryakingwa n'ekitambo cya misa kibembirwe Archbishop Lambert n'umugisha ahari Nyamitanga ukutandika na shahina zakasheshe mwenda mwije mwakire bajenyi bitu ba amda mweta bo mishomo aharwa gatano rero tuzo mu rusisiro rw'ibyamagara rwa mukaga hamwe n'ekitambo cya misa ahizoba rya sande mukakari tandika izoba ryawe na program gogonoka.
Right, ganina katanya zitano Banyakigezi FM tanjoro kwakira kandi no kutangira mu program eji ya gogonoka.
Alright, abatwetegura kuzakora imirimo itari imwe n'imwe abahinjori y'unetegura kuzo musirwawe oriyo wa boda oriyo y'unetegura kuzakuvuga okubasa ku bano isi yahereza abantu umurimo gono gorukora no kwendeza ibintu byonga no kugira ngo gono kwena nuro rwo mu kitanda obase kuba noza gukora
kose bagira ngo bafana agenda amaguru gamugaya nabwo tegeze reke mwasakwano gicu wayikorera muri yakasheshe no mabinji nagenda rimwa kugici yakora amerwa biyona urayajya tentasi kabura atakasimbi kakabura
ndandika kwetombita kandi kimwe kwetombita tukuru mu maguru
cyangwa munonga generation yite turimo yo runyetanyeto n'ibindi biyona nibashoje ndi no kubwa kuba 10 nyaboneka bakuhireze because baguma mu kositabi nabwo turakure
je bare niwo wimukire kandi niwo takiye twe cyangwa ubwo mu kitanda uzamura mu gwawe uze kuchapa kazi na bidii
mukakari tandika izuba ryawe na program gogonoka igani n'akatonye zitano rukunde gumeho
we are fresh and clean tuli bakozi w'ubantu we
utwire noyenda kwangura umudidi gwa sente ikiriza twanjurire bet paka umunyamukago wawe yegeta mukutu gwa bet paka utandika kwangura mpaka hamizano yona yawe yokunda nkempira ya Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Virtual Games nka Aviator, Jackpot, nendijo minji nibakwana za bonasi n'ibindi by'amani yegita betpaka.com uri gukoresha promo code ya Tayari West utunge bonuses utandike kwangura mpaka Betpaka ni rebero rw'ikitongore cya Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board of Uganda kandi no kubetinga kuri kwikiriza bw'abaryansi y'imyaka 25 amateka n'ubushoshoreke n'ibikoratirwa tabarukayo omukahumurako kandi hamwe na n'ubutumwa bw'abatayi bitu abari mu bushubuzi na n'ibindi twaje n'umisho turukureka mpora irashikaza 20 neza ari ngo mushayibeza kasheshe kandi ngo naho gambire ngo twagaruka turaza kuba turugamba ajoge zindi ukuruga umugenzi wabira rimwe bibuzi wangeri ya Tanzania John Pombe Magufuli ari ku rugo magaraga enseji twareba ari assuminga wabira vice president excellence Samia Suluhu Hassan kandi yahise myaka 5 y'ubukuru kandi wari kwebembera ihangari ya Tanzania by virtue of their constitution bashimye ko baragaruka mu karuru kandi independent electoral commission ya Tanzania yarangirira ngo 2029 ukwezi ku10 nubwo baraza ko baratera karurako umuryebyo eco kutangaza kiri ngo unlike yangeri ya Uganda umutiziri ko yabembezi abari kwesimba ntebeji konka urashon constitution yabo yo hino kwera ukana ne yitu na munongo mbiko atirine nakaruru abanya-Uganda turi kureba bari muri Ghana something abahereze kuyayo nomination forms
the president yes the constitution
koka mu Tanzania Samia Suluhu Hassan naza ko bari kwesima n'abantu bari kwika muri 15 konko muryabo ejo hawo tuye tutayise umukuru Sam Mugumya we akatwereka hungu nashoma hebitabo munonga ngo biggest opposition uri kusinga yo kare nko ku mu Uganda uri kujoti biggest opposition leader nari nka Robert Chagulanyi ninga Kanovezi so wa South Sudan Riek Machar akashobora ngo ariyo mucome ato wa Burundi ariyo mucome ato wa Tanzania Tundu Lissu nawe ariyo mucome ato wa Uganda Kanubezi ariyo mucome.
So in East Africa n'amahanga geto ngishizeyo kureba aba opposition
bari umukomo
right now mbwira tuyontebekana zo Bruno manya hati Tanzania yakuzaho ni tuje tukorate ho mwaho gurkwija Kenya na yeriyo Kenya tiyo cyo kutera so wiro wati tureba ngo abebembeze na mnonga bebina ebiriyo mu opposition mahanga gagona tureba bilinkahi biri abantu aba bari mu cumi eki nico wereka awi no mamba jam history repeats itself imyaka yenyuma ho tukareba n'abantu aba opposition nabo babona wenzo so hatu tureba speech yonchi garka umahanga ga East Africa kandi haro n'amahanga gamwe almost gonaga Africa agariyo ngakora gati
so actually wakana chobora rujati omwanya gwo kwatanisa regional integration kamahanga ga East Africa mukagera tereka twatanise tugire nka crude oil eri kuruga mu Uganda mu Bulisa muri Bunyoro eri kuza Tanzania ati twatanise tukikugira ngo tubenefiting enko mu minerals ati bo bari mu kwatanisa okukuma batahi baba bese now nka estonga yitu iri ihageri ya Tanzania as of now omukuru Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan Algeria the first female president Algeria launching campaigns muri Dodoma zoberi hanyuma bazyo kandi ari kugambira abantu ba Tanzania ibya yitegwire kuri yango ya genomisho na no kubakorera ina munonga kubo kwa bamwesigire okugira ngo bagumizemu na no kumutorana Tanganyika Packers Stadium irizoba muri Dar es Salaam kandi izoberi yanyuma abazo ibiro 28 nibo babirarimo ari kutongoza ari kuronshinga campaigns kawukore kangu ayitegwire kugumizamo na no kwebembera ihanga eria Tanzania niwogwe Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan kandi ati niurebe to mu Uganda tukarebera president w'umukazi mutukire nikimaze ngo waba president uri mukazi noronda security y'abakazi ninga nabashije bakuru
nabo kamba bakaba mu gihugu basho konka no kugira ngo electoral commission yo mu ihangeri ya Tanzania ejireyo ku disqualifying presidential candidate ogubire na isimba ahari Samia Suluhu Hassan bari kugira ngo ebumwe bintu tarabishirize hariho nempa president babiri bine kusayininga so Wiro Bwahati, Tanzania's Electoral Commission has disqualified a presidential candidate running against President Samia Suluhu Hassan, the opposition politician's party said on Wednesday, ahead of polls expected later this year. So, Wiro Onangwa, esitwale mu Electoral Commission ya Tanzania, no kuja mkandi bo bali independent.
Nbajirangu ababo abechi bi nature of disqualifying ngo batine qualifications izo kubikiriza kuzanga omukaruru konkati nitwina nguturebe Tanzania akirekere kuza omukaruru omwaka ogu Tundu Lissu akakomwa umukwezi kwa kana Tundu Lissu niwe atwira ari kuvuganya ukwakanisa ubwebembezo konka umushango yibamutireho akaharimu treason treason omu Tanzania eri terinke ya Uganda abo ko bari bagira ngo omu Tanzania bakine death penalty nabase kushorura umushango gwo kurya umunsi yawe rukwe bashanga ngo namazima okagukora bashari majengo twasharimo kutoku antiyo ninga basharimo bakwiyeho now turukwebuza just like uko turukureba kantu bezije nawe yakwasirwe ukuyikome nakumu nawe bakamurinza trials kineki no kwisobwa hati tutekateke ngo mugani nkuko barabigamba kakaba kari nkakakuriho kugira ngo main opposition leader babe bamutiro kugira ngo areke kuteganisa
aburu kubara aho bamurekoresha kandi by the way they are almost on the same cases no matter bo bakajangu kanobezi jari amchango gwa treason bakamkwatira umwihangari ya Kenya abwenshonga isjonze gendo misho umukotezi bayomba shobora kandi still na Tanzania nacho nico chumwe ubwo nawe ari hamushango gwa treason ngo kuri umunsi yurko zobona aba opposition no kubanza bababika kugira ngo bagumize muri bashije umeshonga zabukonga mintu hayira karuka ari ngakora ki
karugero misho
because atwareba kano kiza besije ariyo bo batandike kibina cha PFF kandi bakuteka ku bantu bo bateka aha ballot kugira ngo Zimbabwe president konka ubiro tukumanya what is going ahead because electoral commission niyo abantu batanje kupihinga nomination forms kandi kibina cha PFF tukarebere nango bakuza kugira ngo ugo no utorase kenige kugira ngo Zimbabwe president
barinzire mukuru w'ikibina kugira ngo barebe iki barashari yarare kurwe bamuhereze fraga y'abataramuri kuri nawe ntaco bakimanya yisi kuri habiri henshara mukuri bamanyira ico kuraseho konkati baguma barinzire ukuzo mukoti katureba bamuri kuri rizoba stuff like that now Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan nawe no umwe mu presidents abakizireyo okuba criticized mu kikwatire na human rights mbu nawe nomwe haryabo abari kunyiga abari kumakanisa kandi cyo ati ngira ngo of course ko muntu wena uri ko bari vice president ko uri kureba your boss yarugaho okassuming office ni hariho criticisms ezi truth ya ishongoro mu cyeshongoro ejempara no kagiye harishe hati waje twara wagiteka ariki mutabani abayene bakanisa John Pombe Magufuli hati empakanisa bagiyeho bagire ngukare katugite hari naka
abo kuza ngo eki chama cha mapinduzi
nyewe tura ndikwebuza Olivia korabe muri abantu mukaga mwese mbirari me yakacebeze kacebeze bakamusinga karugaho hakazaho ndijo undijo wazaho takagizire kiyakora na kimwe konka nawe wahera ukakureka mu nawe tori nawe
kashmatora
ati we nori hari
sinje kucire bombe bina katujire ngo samo nyine uryo w'ikibina isha let's say a black party mbwen hija undijo wija umuntebejo arukuzombigire byawo still abantu bakwamba rwansa entekateka ekibinije cha black party ejeyoru bakugira ngo ideologies zabezibine nizo zikubasa kora ki kuteka kutambuza ihango misho
nyo ine cintari kwikirezana naco tingumanya yabanye tegere enewe kibina nicibasa kwa cine entekateka nenyikirize emwe konka I think emitwete kushwana Olivia naruga mu bukuru bw'obembezi okaza mu noje nente enkuru yawo yesi mbasa kwa ndio menare mni uyo menare mu device wanje kunka wazaho orete nkoransia ogirotikare ekireka tukikore tutiye umwanya gwa PDM ubuza abantu PDM ninga nadiz baje ngo nadiz ogena nadiz umwani ninga majani baje ngo umwani ngaruzeho UCDA ninga tugende na
tukareka umeme
na ninga baba mwana ngaruzeho Coffee Development Authority ninga tugumizemo na Inspire Coffee Africa bani yatuyamba ninga tugaruzo ministry ya agriculture hati uritekateka kuka umuntu harugaho John Pombe Magufuli owantu hakanisa urujo uti ebyari kora tibiribyo I don't know producting kare unfortunately I think to you it is fortunately you wantu hakanisa unfortunately yaf haza hundijo nawo wagumuri kwakanisa aho naho toreka kabanza yakora okache
akabanza
ukareba nawe enkura yabemwe ukabona gumizamo no kwakanisa
umuntu nakanisa mutataka tanje na wewe mbezika shwango umuntu yatanjire mirimo ye because bwire bwarabaho kurigara umwami Magufuli argomagara gense kandi Samia Suluhu agiro mbigere byabo kuba uguno mukazi wabanze kwa vice president wihanga ya Tanzania kandi nabwanyuma tureba kijabaho umwebembezi wihange eri bwanyuma ya president Magufuli ukurgomagara gense jo wabire ar president 2015 mpaka 2021 so 2019 byo kwa kashatu 2021 tukareba mucharo Samia Suluhu Hassan ari kuba president w'ihanga ya Tanzania umutaka wa Zanzibar kandi wabireho minister wa semi autonomous region ukurga 2020 mpaka 2010 na bwanyuma yabo munyishenjero ahabwa mu kucundi constituency ukurga 2010 mpaka 2015 na bwanyuma yaba minister of state in the vice president's office for union affairs ukurga emyaka 2010 mpaka 2015 kandi umwaka gwe 2014 akabasa kutebwa nka vice chairperson of the constituent assembly bwanyuma yija kandi twareba nagumza mnazo general elections kandi tureba nguna bwanyuma ya Magufuli kurga umagaragenseji umchibina kandi awari kuryo mchibine cha chama cha mapinduzi yija kandi yaba umwebembezi w'ihanga ya Tanzania, the first female president umwihanga ya Tanzania. I don't know Uganda ntibasa kufuna chance yo kugira ngo tutunje umwebembezi wo mchara ana tuzo mchara kazi te nito rushanga
ariho bari kwita madam president
ashayo kutera it is her excellency
ariho kwita madam president ayisimbira mu karuru
no turaben tureba nangwa twine vice president wo mukazi her excellency Jessica Alupo, the speaker of the 11th parliament, right honorable Anita Anet Among. So nito Uganda tuenda tufune chance kuja gutwafunaho president wo mukazi aho kuba umwebembezi w'ihanga his excellency we Kaguta Museveni obwa hati eshamane cyakoze no kugira ngo abakazi awaba yambe kwateka high positions. So what our prayer is tukushaba no kugira ngo Uganda turebeho chance yo kugira ngo twatungaho umwebembezi w'ihanga wo mukazi.
How?
By elections abantu batera ubururu baje hati twarabeho mukazogu naza kuba president. Free and fair elections.
Wake up. Hori hari. Abanya Uganda bundi kumanya.
No shanga na ballot manya umukaza rero natiki ngo mshija. Abakazi
ikuka tugumentureba abakazi bari kujizaho ku coming out kugira ngo they can also be capable besimbaho. Tukareba Bet Kamya, Bet Oliver Namisango Kamya karuga ya presentinga akaruruka gendo kagenzire jweri hotwa last time tukareba izina nibasa ko Morin some Morin something akaba isimbiro no mukaruru kandi ari umukazi ubundi you never know banyagana biza kushakiri bagire ngo this time round tukatwore tukasta tukirya tuje kwanta birebe koka 17 nibo besimbireho mu karuru muri Tanzania konka makuragari yo hati nigore kangu kibine cyango munonga mukuru wacu ariyo mu ngomo kiri kurataho cya kashatu bachi disqualifying abana bo kano shovine electoral commission etari kusheka bakureba uri mwakantu ko kugira utiya ntibakutaru baju ngo ibintu bibiri straight. So niko biri jeno misho bihanga ya Tanzania katurinde okwezi ku 10 2029 turebe kwa karuru karatambure nako kegite nkaka Kenya akutwarebire aka Kenya no juko kabire kari kandi nabwe bakija anyway abantu babiri besimbire William His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto hamwe na Raila Odinga akarura ko kaba kari tight 63 50 63 47 57 around there uri kurangu nikenda kwinga ingana hata kiri kumesa ngo ababiri bari kwendogu n'ababiri kwendogu almost nambiri kwenda ko kushona koka Ruto kuyarize kusinga karori twariba a lot of jubilations shortly after ataka wiro mwaka ataka wiro ki myezi na mukaga twareba n'ababiri bahagiri William Ruto barwaye batandika complaining atamushayine hashuru my natural justice straight ashi muhatora kandi mumuhaki atereze aho naho hakari mu I think mu education system ije yagere bya changingamo okutereza university twari abashomerwa university Gen Z batandika kurugaye batandika kugira ngo no chiboko yabachibo kandi you was instructing kugira ngo ora hakanise piga
tera chiboko bari mnonga kandi yo ceno retari west obwahati reka tukumse mukache tugaruka nakashosheje akatiga bagoma targa
Otaferwa aha tayari west
twaika aha mugera ogo barukweta banyara nko kunagumire nimbagambira kugira ngo twende tumanye ebyafa byo gumugera kuleka ubunyonyi eyine migere ebiri erufta ho muleka ubunyonyi gumwe no gusohoza kandi ogundi no gwihamu so oguwaba no gureba agamiza go rukureba nagargo mu nyanja eyareka ubunyonyi
amiza gamba gire bakastoma babakazi okwiro kwinje barije abanabe batahe so ine kogara bakorera mu shonga ze bitanda
so mukabe no mwenda ngo government gukorera iki
ata ndugamiza abo kujagine ba customer bobera barataho ko bushu ninga shinko butebe oje shitameho
abantu shangara byo gurizaho abantu banye
bato ya neza nika bambogoya batakashera
Oku programs rukuratana aha tayari west Weekendeji aha tayari west
You're mine, always you're mine, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly.
abakire banje abasire tata na mama izoba ndabarete n'umushija wanje mu munji
nimbahingiro mu izina rya tatitwe neriyo mwana neriyo muhero kwera amen
ire kurungisa burirota
azatwa
bashesha
ninkureba amanu nashago ine minji mushija riyo
umushija tayine shongo mukazi n'abana baba
deko tanteza kabari ndasinga
akarit kandi worireje cyane cyamanu no kandi sino higuru habo kubago tumana gaitu nabo kandi shika program no muteganda tuba turha from Monday to Friday akugenda kimwe hano majina nagashamna nazihangwe ni Brit Int na MC Cosmo
otherwise no kubahereza vibe mpaka nishwe nangu turekorengera nabo n'abari hambe mo yabo abari handi mbere tsara tumuna zimwe yabo driver yabo conductor ninga yowena uri ha boda boda yabo konka uri akuchapa kaza na bidi ntwenda gakora abanyana bita bari kuriya seriyengezi
umuyecho reka ndamutse habafumbira n'abafumbira kazi abanyarwanda n'abanyarwanda kazi mwese ndabashuhuje kandi turabifuriza ibyiza gusa amahoro masa n'amajyambere
nshobora tsara manisa
munyana umwe
katoryaso anyway
program muteganda urwo kubanza kusiyo rwa katanu
Otaferwa aha tayari west Otaferwa aha tayari west
umushija akaza kushwera mukazi yabaine umwana we already umwana kuze umushija tiyagambira ubwo mukazi
before you got married to my beautiful lady kanyina abana here konkana cyo nabandi zegamba oyize onkobe no kimanya ngwina ora akoreke
uratahane nawe
uratahe nawe
twakarebera abaheru rero kansho uba kugira ngo no wabaro akubanya kwangwa ayangwa nebye nyakukundwa akundwa nebye
hariho mushisho bwari kureba karakta y'umukazi we akagireba akamureba akamwihaha mutaka mutaha bigere omegambire omekorere no kwari kureba hati nateka ha mwana we amureba hati nkogo mushisho expect him kugira ngo arete umwana we
tayari west yabaregumana yitwe kandi kuko twatwagambere ngo turazagaruka mu kashoshore cya kati gabagomwe twine umujenyi ndesamu wenyine guno murundi nkiriza nkwakire rashikaza 13 ziri kubura yo twayikomaje ngo gasha 3 turaza kwiyongeraho umumisho aho na bwanyuma ya 3 ahabwo mu gisho gutwatunga turi mu kiyire kakaruru uko buryo mwe narashimanya bishibina cyane re mbagumire kororo bari kwetebekanisa bahindirizo banyuma abazyo bine bindi ka Forum for Democratic Change nabwo turebire barangira na mnonga flag bearer wabo mukuru Nathananda Mafabi yaranga kwari kuzam embare kugira ngo nayo bamwashire bamwendosinge kandi abone kuzo mu karuru officially atunge imigisha kurugomuka na nabandi turebere bari kutebekana sabe kibina cha National Unity Platform nabone turebe bari mu shoronda za sete jure barabya mu makuru ngo pate president wabo ngo sente zibashorize ngakaza aho ahera ngo yayembeka yishizimbe but he dismissed the claims kandi bagira ngo bari shari kurundana sente ezo kubakwasa okuraninga karuraka mu studios nyine umujenyi okuruga omu electoral commission kandi niwe election officer aba Southwest ningashi Southwestern Uganda eje yiturabarurwamo omukuru Beine Robert Ariaha twenzere ngo atuterera mutoshi briefly twatunje dokumentsibwa ku okutandikana I think na Monday.
That's right.
Neza kuba hariho tingma yani retreat yani workshop ya electoral commission members okugira ngo baganire ninjira no ku draftinga kugira ngo barebe muhaborane ukumura twaza karuraka. So kanko bakire umwami Robert kugira ngo banzo yakoreho bare bitu rero twamara tubone kutera mutochi umukaruru nentebekanisa umwayisi.
Right. Yebale mnonga umwami Sam, MC Sam. Ngakumanyaka MC Sam kano chaliwe. And thank you so much Tayari TV for hosting me on short notice. Obuno mugisha gwanje gwo kwakora abaturikize mwena. Intanda enye gwirera izoba. Ikiriza mbanze namurikira abampurikize. Mazina abaturira amazina ganje wawagagambire. Baranyeta Beine Robert ndio mukozi wakachiko ka Electoral Commission ndakora munka Regional Election Officer wa Southwest Uganda. Ejo region nanda jigamba ni twara district 19 eza akole na kigezi koko kuzimanya. And now we are in Mbarara City, which is one of the electoral districts. So once again, thank you for hosting me.
It's a pleasure.
Time not being on our side, I have packaged a very brief presentation for the listeners and the viewers. Nendangu abaturikize bachimanyo. First of all, obururubu bireburi ho bwinshi. Nkahati we are just returning, or many people are just returning from the activity and the waves and the shock waves of the NRM Delegates Conference in Kololo. So it is very normal for nandagamba bururu obunda bingi nicho barabaza batekatekaho konka nenda ngo abantu bamanya ngo akakiiko nako kine main roadmap to the general elections.
Konka meanwhile tukiri nko mu primaries na abaryuko electoral commission eje ya independent electoral commission ati mwaho numani mukora ki you just oversee mutaho mu nshonga za kibina ninga
the law does not allow us
okutaha mu nshonga za kibina
electoral commission to intervene in their internal processes. However, as far as the Political Parties and Organizations Act is concerned, we have a relationship with all registered political parties. Tuinechitongo echitukweeta National Consultative Forum nichireta all the registered political parties, whether they are in parliament or not, nizijazi hajana nitwe ebiteso on how to advance democracy in Uganda. So the National Consultative Forum is a semi-autonomous organization that was created under the Political Parties and Organizations Act from 2005. When we went into a referendum that brought back multi-parties.
It is okay.
In this region.
Bakashoma.
So that Political Parties and Organizations Act, ekataho the National Consultative Forum, and the national and the secretariat for that National Consultative Forum ni Electoral Commission. Number one. Echindi, we are in a multi-party dispensation, a new multi-party dispensation, and the registrar of political parties also happens to be the Electoral Commission. So that is
Electoral Commission yeri kuhandika ebibina byona biri kwenda kweta mu Karuru.
So our relationship with the Washoma, that law of Political Parties and Organizations Act, our relationship does not allow us to interfere in their internal democracies. So baba liyo balakore chabo, we watch from the sidelines. When we roll out our roadmap like we've rolled out, we call the political parties to witness our activities. They normally participate to launching a roadmap. A roadmap indi kuza kubashomero briefly, it was launched in August 2024. So all political parties were invited, all registered political parties. Let me go to the roadmap, sir. Nenda abampulikize bamanyangu Uganda now esigize 4 months to the general polling period. Esigize miezi ena. And about 2 weeks to the general polling period. Arokoba roadmap itwine, the general polling period starts from 12th January and it takes place for a month up to around mid-Feb end. Mbwenu echinenda ngo abantu bamanye ngu kumara rugomu nohiri this year
twatwaza mu Karuru.
Manye ngo ati mwazo mu Karuru. So we just have about 120 to 130 days to the general polling period. That general polling period, the chairman of Electoral Commission at a certain point in time kuturaheze kuhandikisha candidates nominations. You know we are preparing for nominations. So it shall be the duty of the chairperson of the Electoral Commission and the commission generally to gazette specific polling days within that time frame. Ina kugambira from 12th January for about a month onwards. Alisha kuba aramurikiri hanga ngo erizoba on such and such a day it will be polling day for the presidential parliamentary. Then like after about another week they will gazette another date for the district level. Then after like another week they will gazette another for the lower categories. In short, what I'm saying, what I am itemizing, what I'm breaking down, akokile cocktail ruwana is normally a month. It is spread within a month. By the time you go for your Easter next year, you will have known all your elected leaders. But it is just ukurahiza only. So akile kahwai. Now, mulejo njenderwaho. Muliago matembezo. The framers of the constitution bakataho amatembezo ga a category of members of parliament who will represent workers. Did you know that, Sam? That workers have members of parliament? Did you know that workers are considered as special interest groups? Very interesting also, because workers should be deemed to be privileged persons in society. In a society where unemployment is rife. Kunkangu umukozi, a worker like you and me, is represented in the parliament.
But represented, which worker?
Which worker?
Civil servant, mukozi wa burijo w'imirimo, tari kutunga mshahara.
Correct. So, by members of parliament, about representing the workers, ni batano. There are 5 members of parliament. And they represent the 4 central regions, central, eastern, northern, and western. Because when it comes to election of members of parliament for workers, it is an electoral college. They are elected by an electoral college. And I'm going to describe it shortly. So, omumatembezo mwenu gokoronda ba MPs, kokuna kugira ngune electoral college, ba MPs ba workers, they are not elected by the ordinary voters. The framers of the law, bakataho amatembezo. Nadishi, you call them ladders or scaffolding, which starts at sub-county level. Bakataho a structure. A minister in charge of workers, and this is the Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, arataho mechanisms for non-unionized workers. They are called willing non-unionized workers.
Okay.
They assemble at the sub-county. Bekora makalimo, baronda abo kubebembera at sub-county level.
Arulingo rwegomboro.
Aho ndi kugambira ekyo kyahwire. Baheza barugayo baronda okubebembera aha district. Ate hindu kugambira sebo. Chikwatine na eja activity inaza kushobora abantu on Monday. Districts zone muri Uganda zahereze kutorana abebembezi babo 10 bara representing a non-unionized workers.
Okay. So twaika Rulingo rwa district Sofani Hoturi. Hatia turi kuza aha region.
Okay. Now, Western region turimo ne districts 38. Orakwata districts 19
eza Southwest.
Eza Southwest zina kugambira.
Ankole na Kigizi.
Oyongeraho 10 eza Midwest ni region ya Toro. Za Chegegwa, za Kabarore, za Kasese, Fort Portal, Bunyangabo, Kagadi Nangwa is
Kagadi yaza Bunyoro. Bundi Bujo.
Kandi Bunyoro yo they are 9 ni tuzeta Albertine region. So ezo districts zone
ashamuza Changwari
kaundi kugambira zaheze kutorana abemebezi babo ba non-unionized workers 10. Mwene chandeta hano no kushobora abantu ngo aha rokubanza
this Monday
omulimbarara city omumwanyo gumukumanya kuba kweta Akasha Country Inn hali chamugorani hali naza kuba haliho a conference nogeta kimuru kigabanya oruterane rwaba abantu 10 bakurugo mu districts 38 za Western region ababakozi ba non-unionized omugasho gwabo niki that day nibija kwekoramu akalimo kutorana ba members babo 10 abali abajwekera ahakire kokoronda MP
wabakozi
next year.
So nga region yona hati Western.
Yes.
Baraza ko yamaka chikuka abantu 10.
That's right.
Ejo college y'abantu 10 niyerija kuronda workers MP.
Now nicho wareba nguna abantu
wa region still
na abali wa region konka na ina mushube muri kirabantu ngwenu the framers of the law abatire heri iteka bakaronda bakataho oburyo narishi bakataho entebe kanisa z'amatembezo zo kutorana muki omwebembezi noreba aba bantu 10 abuna kumurikira aba tibo bonka abakutorana MP wa region they are joined nibaza ko bashagatire abandi special nominees in Uganda harimu za trade unions ibiri zamani hari himwe ni bajeta koftu endijo nibageta noftu koftu neronda a chairman general, vice chairman general, secretary general, deputy secretary general, owishemwe treasurer general, mwene kukuwalula those titles hamwe n'abandi bantu bana neyoherezayo abantu 10 in total on top of those 6 and at least babiri n'abakyala. Lero na koftu nayo eshuba ekora the same thing. Now those are 20 from the trade unions. Lero kandi the law iteka rishuba rigira ngo the chairperson, general secretary and treasurer of every registered labor union eshube shume gira ngo 7 delegates abantu mushanju nominated directly to the electoral commission by every registered labor union. Ikindi kubamanyisa ngo hati labor unions unionized workers na non-unionized workers nibabugana at a certain time next year olunaku lwokutorana ba MPs ba workers. Chairman wa electoral commission ali gazettinga within the law. It normally happens after the presidential elections, immediately after. So bali abugana aba 10 abutu kuza kutorana
olwo kubanza
mwene noleba nagambe ebyo ngo abantu bamanye ngo baba bali kuleba olukungana hali batijja kugira ngo
ari bakeherero kariyo.
It is just an ordinary function. No, amuheru aliyo gore yiba kweseni bateye babona kandi omuli abo abarije kuba bacikira hali noiza kushanga hali munko umwe ninga nkababiri nashi nkabashatu balingulize entebe eya muheru eya member of parliament wa workers. So that is the message I had in brief that Monday.
Ndenda ngo haceho tongere kushoborora oku hati nkabe kibinasha enari mbaronzire uraba kwatire bendera
flag bearers
abo barije kutahira munkaho kugira ngo bureba yongere kucetegereza kandi hatu twamanya ngo baraza kushwa beherere abe bibine bindi byona urujo kubanza mukecho nena ngo tushoborere kuturagaruka kamaze mbahumuze mukinga nabusha kaceho tumure kace then twamara tugaruke ariko yongera kutushoborera aho ibyo bibina byo nabirija kubwitanira kugira ngo beyihemu abembezi babo.
It's happy time, Chomelo. Bathing time, Chomelo. Burira bulunji, Yamasiga. I feel so nice, sing chom 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 chom, Chomelo. Again, chom 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 chom, Chomelo.
Ono yekyogero waffe kafulumu kujjanjaba endwadde ez'ensusu zonna mu bato n'abakulu gamba ng'embalabe obuwere ebiguuna kyogero habo soap ne kyogero habo jeri biri mu sayizi ez'enjawulo ennene n'entono bisangibwa mu maduuka gonna mu ggwanga. Kyogero ly'essuubi ly'ensusu zaffe.
naye muzeeyi
kenenula omubiri obeere mu mbeera ennungi nga weenywera sauda aloe vera drink akoleddwa mu birungo okuva e Saudi Arabia omuli black seed n'ekigaji. Tuyina sauda pineapple drink akolebwa mu nnaanasi ezaffe eza wano. Tuyina ne utamo miracle sauda drink okumanya ebisinga okubira Dr. Tayewa. Sauda drink kenenula omubiri.
Now that we are getting older, who is taking the house? And who is taking the car?
I'll take the house.
I would take the house too. But why?
It's still strong.
But do you know why? It was built with Hima cement.
Hima Cement, your trusted cement brand of choice. Built to last, built for life. To make sure you're getting original Hima cement,
Always check that the bag is sealed and untampered with. A net weight of 50 kilograms. The UNBSQ mark and digital stamp, the QR code and batch number. And make sure the cement is smooth and free of lumps or foreign particles. Be original. Buy Hima Cement. Hima Cement, part of you from the start.
Cancer Color Run yagaruka Bambara Regional Referral Hospital hamwe n'aba Uganda Pediatrics Association bakwatanisa na Global Health Collaborative nibita abantu mwena okwija mu kwirukoku okwesibwe Cancer Color Run okorabeho aharwa mukaga ibiro 20 byo kwa mwenda 2025 okutandika shaye mweza kashesha hachaye Mbara University yetabo mu kwirukoku tumanyisa abantu hakokoro narishi kansa y'abana omuburenje bwizoba okwetabo mu kwirukoku shashira mutwarisha tunje t-shirt teyine kitoje narishe mutware 5 tunje t-shirt eyekitoje okurgaha wodi y'abana abeyino burwire bwe kokoro narishe aha offices za Global Health Collaborative Omaritasa Village okuchajika narishe kumanya biri kusinga hotera Bihajirwe Tayari West TV tweshanjeyo
ahunda gambirebi omubiri gwa Kristo muri mbana gwa turetera ruterane rwengeri rugogoma.
It promises to be an awesome experience. There'll be salvation of souls as the blind see, the lame walk and the dumb speak.
Abashinje nkwata ngabo n'abakera baruhanga bari Bishop Nathan Ibrahim, Bishop Peter Kamanzi, Apostle Wile Tumwine, Bishop Cyrus Tayebwa n'abahereza bamukama bandi bona omubiri gwa Kristo baturetera ruterane rumpaha orwesi rw'embara Pentecostal Unity Crusade.
Healing for the wounded souls. Hopeless situations are completely turned around.
Ruja habo Macrons, ebiri 11 okusi 12 byo kwa mwende 2025. Gwebembirwa mu burinzi w'engeri ruranganwa. Pastor Jeff Standford ashindikirizibwe Pastor Mike Resta kuruga United States of America. Conference eratandika shayibiri zakasheshe paka mushanju zihangwe tugaruka crusade shayi 10 zo mwebazyo hari hebera mu byo kuhanguranya mwinji ente keyboard solar panels TV pichi emizindaro esete n'ibindi binji.
The cloud of glory is moving again.
kare tabaruka yuko omukahumuro hamwe na n'obutumwa bw'abataye bitu abari mu bushubuzi kandi hamwe na n'ibindi byo kubamanyisa abiri kugenda misho muyanga nchine omukuru Beine Robert kandi oguni election officer aba Southwestern Uganda ariyo nashobora nashonga zitari zimwe na zimwe kandi koko yashobora rikutera tocho mu roadmap na nkakachiko akebyo kuronda ubururu abantu binji kubaraguma mu karuruka primaries uchurira bari kugira ngo election commission bachigora election commission hora bagamba mutango do no karuru akechibina kimwe echaina remu mwana tugamba independent election commission akachiko akarikuteza ubururu obwe bibina byona omwihangeri ya Uganda turi aharuna ku gorwo kubanza
right
akwija kwa should I also call them delegates?
They are delegates, right term. Haruna kuro kubanza intebe izinatiro hati as their convener echo kubanza kanwa kagamba ninye ndaze kuba returning officer
ni urateza karurako
ninye ndakateze. I've been gazetted as the returning officer.
Okay, who now gazettes you?
The Electoral Commission gazettes me.
Okay.
And the Northern Region, my colleague na wena azakuba na kora the same. Na Central Region, my colleague will be doing the same. So all the 4 major regions will be handling that activity.
Okay.
Na nakushoborerongo in Western Region ba non-unionized delegates abo kurugamu districts in total n'abantu 10 times 38 districts n'abantu 380. So ahundi kugambira hati twabahandikirira amabaruha letters of invitation. How do you say letters of invitation?
Ebaruwa zo kubeta.
Ebaruwa zo kubeta. Obumbeta natire hentebe kanisa aho bararare.
Okay.
So I am letting Mbarara people know that the Electoral Commission has managed through our office booking accommodation for all the 380 delegates in the various hotels within the city. Tinaenda kugamba mazina ga those hotels because obundi tomanya no basha kumfaininga but also for security purposes. You know, delegates in a workers in any electoral college, they are like a hot cake.
Yeah.
Nobody aho ohorire rumors ngu a candidate omwe ngu yaterura ba delegates manyangu yabatwara nka Dubai ninga na Nairobi ninga nkayenkai. So but some keep. So I want to give confidence to abaturikize ngu electoral commission yatire Entebbe kanisa aho bararare. Each of the 380 delegates has accommodation already arranged for them. They are going to spend 2 days here.
Monday, Tuesday.
Yes, but the critical day is Monday when the activity takes place.
So arrival should be Sunday.
So tomorrow on Sunday is arrival. They are traveling, arrival. As soon as they arrive, they will find us ready for registration and accreditation. Yes.
Esimbire kwijana delegates abe bine tags ziri accredited kandi umukitabata.
Bueno, tinginenda kuba spokesperson or deputy spokesperson we bya NRM reka tubireke bya kwira. Rekansigara hamwe.
Nandi kuze kumeza ngo imwe muri accreditation naza kubaje kugira ngo tarabeho abararabe mu rubaju
first of all mwamambolize even we have security arrangements. First of all there will be adequate security. We have all the controls, all the internal controls lekangambicho kigambo zo kushujuma details za bona fide ekino kigambo cyo rujungu elected candidates ariho bihandiko bitwa abashabire ngo bijane nabyo.
Okay.
Indanga muntu is a must. Ateka kujana ka passport photo, ateka kujana results ezamurangire exam already nzine. So
hariho kugira ngo yazi forge.
Tina ho barandabe. They are going to find us tight, very tight. So Sunday is for travel, arrival, registration, kubahandika ngubahika mwanya and accreditation.
Entebbe kanisa yawe yokozire na Sunday is catered for aho kurara.
Exactly. Dero tine delegate oraze tungo mwanya go kurara na shikubyama atakabire fully accredited. Kugira ngo nyencha kale bwashesha Monday nabandi kutandika urukiko rwa the real election, I should be able to account for everyone. Shemero kwanda manya ahu buli omwe yariri. To prevent the other issue which I told you, where a candidate arasa kuija abaterure nke chihungo uliyengu
ninga candidate bamubuze
nangwana cyo kirabasika. So we are trying our best to ensure that there is decorum in our preparations. Then on the day itself harokubanza turaza kuba tushagatireho abakuguba ku rugo mu ministry ariko noreba akakaruru
ministry ya labor
line ministry the ministry in charge of gender, labor and social development nibohereza yo observers abalebereza kureba nkoko.
Do those observers influence?
They don't influence, but they must satisfy themselves, let me use English, that the procedure is done in accordance with the law. Arokwa nebiragiro ebiturakuratira nibo babituhire. They are the ones who give us the regulations.
Okay.
So basically on that day Monday you open up the floor, no briefing about delegates, wise confirming ngubona nkoko waba accreditingire balireje baika mwanya, then you brief them on the guidelines and the expectations generally. Then you open up nominations. You open up nominations. We have forms for that. Twaweza ku handikisa abakwenda kwesimba omuli the 38. Then we shall open the floor for campaigns.
Oh.
The same day. Nominations, campaigns, and polling is the same day, Monday. So when we open the floor for campaigns with some good ground rules, then polling using secret ballot.
Secret ballot.
Using a ballot paper which shall be manufactured there and then after the conclusion of the nominations. So mbwenu, what am I saying? That
mwine buri kimwe
ahabo kugira ngo ezo segments zona za the electoral process that are taking place in one day ndaragibwa nashishimira kuba nyine buri kimwe nko kuwambuza kandi nko kundi kuhamya nyine buri kimwe.
Okay.
Security engine eyokutaho not to intimidate but to create
a conducive
environment. I've told you that I have facilitated the invitees with accommodation. Nanukubalisa nanukubanyusa chai ni baza kunyu while they are doing their proceedings, and we shall manufacture the ballot paper in their presence, and we shall be as transparent as possible kugira ngo batakagira ngo obundi ngo hazamu ebyakalimagezi hamwe nebindi. But the election is by secret ballot, and the pollings will end that day. The 10 delegates, we shall declare them, and then close business, and then bid our people farewell. Turi kutekateka ngu one day is enough. Shana haba hali honko kwetu ngwita nalishi a petition okashanga polling ninga haza ho akatabanko nashi okutichirizingana okashanga ngu now the polling process has been postponed to the next day. Nkakukunda manyaba workers na manyangu bali organize nabiholere. I don't foresee that situation arising. Mweno owishemwe sam nikwe ntemekanisize activity ya Monday.
Yebari. Umurebi witu wa Tayari West turine umukuru Beine Robert kandi ubu ni election officer bwa South Western Uganda. Ari kushobora activity y'ibine izo bajurwa kubanza okuronda akachiko k'abantu 10 abarije kutera workers representative parliament. Kache who outside I think kuruga haryecho cha Monday.
Yes.
Hakurugamu akawakazaka activity y'imurareba imuratahirishwa
right. I think
on road map
ati kutorarwa mu workers starting 3rd September. Ba district returning officers betegwire kuhanikisa abo abakwenda kwesimbaho aharurengo rwa district chairperson na district councillors na city.
Twatandika karuru.
Yes, the nominations from 3rd to, I beg your pardon, I just need to be very sure na herezo the right dates, but they are starting from 3rd. From 3rd, beg your pardon, abampulikize abali kutureba. Yes, where are we? 3rd. Sorry about that. Roadmap nkuru na njine hanu ya. Yes. Yes. 3rd to 5th September. Ukwehandikisa aba district. Dero barugokwe bazo these other categories. Sub-county baragenda barashuma basu like that. So no kwehandikisa kwa local government.
Tu kwenda kwendera akerekeje kari rukanga. Twilight ngiro hakiri kugenda misho. Ukureba umubare w'abantu bari kutwara nominations za president. Bakanyiri. Icyo twagize urubwo. 100 and something. Ibisanirizo byayangwire munonga. Inababitire mu muzano umuntu kwijojire pare ngufu ati ngenda forms abantu
nanye tinda chetegereza. First of all, the minimum qualifications for the presidency are not complicated. Ukushimanya to be a registered voter. Wahirize erevo kando ine kuronda those minimum signatures from
Yes.
Aha. So nitekateka ngu on the face of it the requirements to contest are not restrictive. Kandi we are in a multi-party dispensation which allows independence. So mulejo line ya independence in hija all manner and all sundry of candidates. We are also trying to understand why are there many candidates. Here is what we know. Picking nomination forms and returning them is different. Obaragirebe jo nomination paper kuza kujijuza agoma signatures. Te yanguhi kuza kuterura abantu even kuza kubona abantu kugira ngo bashagatire ekipapura cyawe ngo bakushindikize ngo bahamye n'abahagizi bawe. It's not a joking subject. So we shall know the separation of men and boys and girls from women. Aizoba lyokugarura nominations. So it is still early to tell. Let's wait and see what the nominations days will bring.
Okay. Kale katurinde turebe konka ndebire bamwe ba mweshungwe nadagweto mweshungwe nyewe muntu kushare mu kabari yawe tumaze sene ya mukaga ati nkakura ngefuza ati ngenda kwereka abantu munefuze nebaza kwirembera bashibwe
Haza I want to understand it this way. Noreba, besides an electoral process there is also, or besides an election cycle, there is also a poverty cycle. Nimanyisa ngo entebe nkanisa z'ubururu kukuzikora every 5 years with the roadmap nizizaho ahagati ya niza kushanga abantu. People are poverty stricken. So abantu nibareba a roadmap akaruru okwesimbaho as one of the escape routes from poverty. And I think we have success stories. So umweno shanga oliya ogwa kugira ngo nefuzi namanya ngo must die trying. Ntobundi tomanya mugishagurije kumukwata kunda arabemu nkatungo mushago kwebembera abantu. It's a route, it's an escape route from poverty, and nabaine access nkomwebembezi to tap into resources zihanga narishi nawe na yeshanga ali part of a lobby group to lobby for their constituents hamene bindi. So abamwemwe nicho kulebangu akaruti bakukazamu kugira ngo umutima ngo gwenzere ngo ayebembere abo abakwenda kwebembera just nawe naba ali kwerwanaho ali kwerondera ki akalimo nkomuntu, which again feeds into the big disease of commercialization of politics. So nicho wareba, it comes back. I've been trying to conceptualize this. This is my conceptualizing framework. This is my conceptual framework that alongside the electoral process agamatembezo gona komugagale baga community eyabembezi bitu bakurugamu is poverty stricken. So now bwecho noreba ngu for us electoral commission it would go a long way if our elections result into participatory democracy for good governance and development. That is our goal. That is our goal.
Umuntu nirakubuza kindi umuntu wawe ejo aje kukakasata ngo akaruru na mnonga akakuturatera kabiri free and fair turakarugamo nko twakarugira mutwahurira aba national platform bari kugira ngo akarura tukasingire bakiba twahurira na president Reita president Museveni yaje atakaruru kanje tabaye ni UP bakanyibaho miliyoni y'akaru
mwene Samu wamboze kigomere umuntu
aje kubesiga atanka electoral commission kugira ngo mutugambire mukagenzerege twayikiriza.
An election, the outcome of an election is as good as the behavior of the actors and stakeholders. ogwo omuntu okugira ngo wahansi ogwo the last person down. Nawe nayeshanga mu environment erimu stakeholders and actors. So ebigombe and all the independent actors kuba kuletaho embeera ebakutiikirizingana kigenda nikipollutinga electoral process right from nominations. Oshanga ngo ati atwarwa mu nominations twaza kuhika nko mu campaigns twine unresolved issues which happened in the nominations tugumizamu kabasi. So what I'm saying is that the outcome of an election is as good as the behavior of the actors. Recently, Mulimba hanu under the National Consultative Forum to with what we called the National Peace Pledge. Really, Electoral Commission, first of all, it has a clear mandate to deliver elections. You know that very well. Onga Electoral Commission teina obugabe kutera torch kumanya kukusamu alije behaving on polling day. So now we called all the political parties to abatirize cyane ko tukwita the National Peace Pledge. Where all registered political parties in Uganda are pledging to conduct themselves in a manner as envisaged by the yes. So that's the best we can do. We have that forum. I've told you of the National Consultative Forum. When you by political parties, and we hold them to account. But outside of that, it becomes now law and order and the police generally. Harukuba Uganda Police Force is there to protect and serve, and one of the key mandates is to secure the general environment of the election.
Ndi kwenda nkuburize cyanje cyamwe rero nkushabe urundo butumwe bwahereza bwamwe.
Yego bishema.
Kuwagamba cha involvement ya police naenda nyongere kushetegereza omugasho gwanyu katurigambe nkakaruru ka Kawempe North akutwara ibiri hari rekaho kibuko umunyamakuru mutahi witu yaterwa kandi aje kukavaringa karuru which is very lawful ikira mwikiriza konka police katugambe security deployingirwe electoral commission intekateka nimwe muri kutaho police kugira ngo bayambeho kugira ngo environment be conducive konka security yagumiza mu kutuntuza abantu baciye banka intimidation umugasho gwanyu hatimwe nigo muinorusya kureba mu mukagira ngo police mututerera aba batsteganisa cyene chikoranka yonka byo kwerinda ninga.
Okay, bueno echaka Wempe kangambe biche, but I was there. I participated as one of the supervisors in that by-election. Ebyabireka Wempe, first of all, as I speak now, Sam, it would be bordering on subjudice, national prejudice, because as I speak now, enshonga za Kawempe ziri mu court as a petition. So, ati nko mukozi wakashikebe ruru ndata mu speed governor mukanwa konka Uganda Police Force, what are the functions? To protect life and property, preserve law and order, prevent and detect crime, and cooperate with civilian authorities like us.
Prevent and detect.
To prevent and detect crime. Omubiche bindabasa kugamba nyo ekinayere ebiri. Kandi nebishwani bikabiri aho. Tukalebe bishwani bitabonire. Where goons bakija polling stations ba vandalizing materials za electoral commission. It's to arbitration is
goons.
I would call them goons because they had no identification and they did their work in such a swift span of time that somehow our own polling officials ibobaza wayebuza abantu kwisha polling station bakadisorganizing a polling station era habateze bakaruru bali ku witnessing at the count wanchenga. And of course, a polling station is secured or is supposed to be secured by police. So what am I saying? Those ugly incidents that took place in Kawempe, without fear or favor, I think the UPF was also caught pants down Otherwise, we would have secured the materials. But we failed to secure
to detect
our materials, and the goons ran away. I don't know whether any were caught. So when I look at the footage, also members of your estate, so I don't also want to speak for, but generally those were sad incidents, and for me, I think, without fear of favor, I would say that on the element of preventing and detecting crime,
kandi ije kukubuza kabire biri kugarukwa mu spokesperson kandi uri election officer kugira ngo tije gukoresa
kandi kora be wantega kanyobwa na ndamkutegereza kora be wantega kanyobwa na ndamkutegereza kushana indango because it is an ongoing petition and you know it was a special by election which was held so close to the roadmap. So of course the runner up in that election akahababa, and of course the winner in that election nawe I know gabe boku appealing. So there is an appellate process going on, you know, which has been caught up by events and time. I don't know when the court will decide on the issue. Maybe before polling or after. Ningo umeno ija kushanga
kurujirira hari.
Anyway, right.
Tugere turahendera kandi ndike kubuza byinje munonga.
Right.
Iriho nkibi nakubuzana n'ikindi wabonye ngo ubutumwa ubundi ubwenda kwereza abanyarwanda na munonga nkabaruterane rwa mande.
Yes.
Ninga nakiri commission mu process.
Right.
Ubahirize rero tubasibo.
Kinenda kuhereza abanyayuganda bona abaturikiza bari kutureba ha mukutu ngo tusigize emyeze na kutera akaruru ka general elections 4 months only. So mwete benkanise use that period well. Icyanje cyandeta no kugambira abanyambarara ngo kubanza we shall be hosts to 380 delegates. They will be sleeping in various hotels. And they will be traveling on Sunday for accreditation and registration. Omwanya abaturikize ni Akasha country in Chamugorani. Echo nachora chintura mnechirango. So
echo chibonire chiri.
Yeah, sure. So nyetegwire abishemwe nibo bigambo bice mwe bale kumpurikiza.
Nitwe Katayari wese turakumanyisa ngo rwo kubanza emirimo y'akaciko ko kuteza karuru teri emirimo yo gukora bweshereje. Nitwe turaza kwikaho abantu tubongere kubamanyisa kiri kugenda misho cyabasika tubereke no kubare kutera karurako butunu amukutugwitwa Tayari West Television. Nashemerwa munongo gundi murundi kufutayisa mukuru Robert.
Yes,
good to have you.
It's a pleasure.
Wewe munonga tabwa Tayari West ndisamu nyine kambendeze akasheshe karungi.